Looks like everything's okay this time. Okay. All right. We had just gotten to the shrine last time. Um, well, first off, if you are in America, happy Memorial Day, especially to those who served and stuff like that. I don't have anyone in my family who did, so for me, it's just another day that I happen to be off work. But I hope for those who actually can celebrate it, like legitly, that you guys have good of it. Kind of had an emotional day for me for no reason. I just did. It sometimes happens. Sometimes you just get emotional. It happens. Could be worse. Oops. I keep because I have been playing Fantasy Star Online. The controls are slightly different. I keep doing the wrong thing. He's got no head. What? No, I wanted to examine that. God damn it. That would have been my A button on the other controller. This is a Switch controller. Headless Buddha statues are buried in the ground. Creepy. I wonder what happened here. I assume that's who's talking. Look who's talking now. We are kind of grilling out at my parents. My mom is grilling, making me some ribs, so that'll be yummy. Oops. There's a sacred Shimenawa rope on a ragged boulder. Isn't it ripped though? I wonder if that boulder is an Iwakura. What's that? According to ancient Shinto tradition, it's a sacred rock that a god descended on. It's not uncommon for the rock itself to become an object of devotion. It looks like it was supposed to be, but like, look, it's ripped. Yeah, you see those at shrines all the time. Thought I heard a dog, but it could actually be, my parents' dogs. God, I want to get out of here. It's a wooden shrine altar, not the game. A clouded old mirror serves as the Goshintai. Looks like it's true that no one's taken care of this place for a long time. I peek inside the altar, just in case, but all I found is a thick layer of dust. Yeah, you put offerings inside. The Goshintai is outside and the altar is empty. That's concerning. I don't think there's any more we can search. The Buddha statues concern me. Why are they all the ones within the shrine missing their heads? Shinto and Buddhism were ordered to be separated during the Meiji period. Before then, many shrines were dedicated to both. Each shrine was much the same. But in the Meiji period, there was a push to make Shinto the main religion. The faiths were forced apart. Extremists stole the Buddha statues from shrines and desecrated them. Oh, the famous anti-Buddhist movement. So this is where that happened? No, it was done in a public space as they wanted to make show of it. The broken statues were carried here to serve as a memorial for worship. The Kujo family head said that was said to be aggrieved, so he moved them in secret. It seems that all the broken statues from around each city were buried here. Oh, that's interesting. Why would you bury them all in the same place? Strange. You said they were worshipped, but this place is pretty much a ruin. You have a keen eye, Sanzaki-sama. The shrine was subsequently dug up and the statues were stolen. So they came all the way into this huge forest just to carry off broken statues. Who would do something like that? That I do not know. I merely heard they were stolen 50 years ago, around the time of the war. So the statues were broken, thrown away, and then dug up. They say that Buddha has a wealth of patience, but even he'd get angry. Could that anger have turned to divine wrath and given birth to the Markan spirits? Seems more like a Shinto thing than a Buddhist thing with the way the curse is. Mary, have you been able to feel the presence of any spirits or whatever? About that. This land is much more foreboding than I had imagined. The anonymity of the forest swallows all else. It is hard to sense beneath it. So,
So too much background noise, right?
yes, although I do sense the same presence as Christine Sama's mark, however faint. I am sure the spirit that gave her the mark is somewhere in the forest.
Wait, how much is going to be in this forest? Dang. So after all that, we were only able to reconfirm something we already knew.
Forgive me, I was unable to.
You don't have to apologize, Mary. We learned plenty of value here. What do you mean? I'll tell you on the way back. First, let's get the hell out of here. This place gives me the creeps. Maybe it's the ill will Mary sensed. Did you guys see? I don't know which workbook you guys use, if for anyone who actually learned Japanese, but one of the ones I use, and it's one of the one I use a lot for tutoring, is Genki, and it has Mayari-san in it a lot. So Mary, foreign exchange student in Japan. I don't know. That's what I thought of. It's very random. Oops. No. We just got here. I wanted to see what was. What do I have with me, anyways? Nothing. Okay, the answer is nothing. Shouldn't I have something in my pocket, even lint? Okay. Love Shrine went down the stairs. Leave 8 Shine walking down the beast trail towards the forest entrance. Maybe it's because of the strange tale, but for some reason, I feel like someone is watching us from the darkness of the trees. Sorry, I'm shifting in my chair. My own posture check. Driving to. We begin driving back to the mansion. As we break out of the dense forest, I can see building lights pop up here and there. Well, that was a complete waste of time. My anxiety lifted. I don't even bother to filter the words that slip out of my mouth. Oh, I don't think that's true. It's all coming together for me. Without further prodding, Christy starts it on her theory, passion evident in her voice. I believe Shimio was right. Each shrine is definitely what's causing all this strange stuff in the forest. I'm sure it's those stolen statues. Don't you agree? I wonder. Feels that we just don't have enough information at this point to say one way or another. I don't really think it's those statues. But there's no denying that a lot of strange things are going on in that forest. Between all the suicides and Shimio wandering around. It couldn't just be coincidence, could it? If we research the shrine, we might learn more about the mark. I feel that's a lot safer than risking our lives looking for the spirit. Don't you think? You might be right. Replies are half-hearted, which isn't what Christy was hoping for, so she falls silent. Awkward, uncomfortable silence settles.
Sanzaki-sama, please stop the car.
Mary speaks up for the first time since we entered the car. What is it?
I sense a presence similar to Christy-sama's mark close by. We getting another friend?
Where are we? Following Mary's request, I park in a vacant rest stop on the outskirts of H City. Vacant rest stop! Whoa! Christy and I step out of the car. Gah. Whoa, what's going on? My mark is suddenly scalding. Is something nearby?
Look, someone's over there.
Do you see anything? Oh, I do now. A small girl steps out of the telephone box. Oh my god, it's Superman. Why is the kid outside at this time of night?
Thank you for bringing me out here this late at night, Eita. I got to talk with Hanayome.
Oh yeah? Glad to hear it. Yeah, I was gonna say it should be a guy. Oh, yeah, glad to hear. Rather round, a young man appears, stepping out of the shadows. You got your questions answered, Suzu. I don't have that many guy voices. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay now. Hanayome sure is amazing, though. She knows where everything is.
You got that right. She helped me find my limited edition Love and Hero phone strap I dropped.
What's Love and Hero?
What? You don't know? They are a popular idol group here. They've been all over TV lately. I'm surprised you haven't heard.
TV's restricted at home. Mom says it rots your brain. Oh, Ada, is the bus coming soon?
Oh, the last bus is on its way. We better go. We'll be in big trouble if your mom finds out we went out.
Yeah.
We watch from a distance for a while, but it's hard to determine the relationship. The pain from my scar is suddenly gone. Hey, Christy, what do you think? But Christy isn't there. Oh, goodbye. Hey, you there. Just how do you know that girl? Depending on your answer, I'll report you for child abduction. Christy. Well, there goes Christy, hounding the poor guy. Just calm down. Try to placate her, but she won't budge. The man stumbles over his words. He looks flustered and overwhelmed.
Hey, lady, don't be mean to Ada.
The girl rushes to stand defensively in front of him and glares at us. She seems a lot more level-headed than the flustered guy behind her.
I asked him to help me, okay? I wanted to talk to Hanayome, so I had him come with me.
Who's this Hanayome you keep mentioning?
A ghost who helps find things. People say that you can talk to her from this telephone box.
A ghost, huh? She looks at me. We're both thinking the same thing. Earlier, the mark was hurting, so maybe... You guys look serious. What's going on? He nervously glances between us. Does this scar look familiar at all? I showed them the mark on my right arm. Hey, hold on, what is this? That looks exactly like mine. He pulls off one of his gloves and reveals the mark on his hand. Where's his? Doesn't say. It's just on his hand. What part of his hand? It's the curse scar. Yeah, I saw it in an article in OP Arts Monthly. They say it causes amnesia, even kills you. But that's nonsense. It's not true, right? Right? Sounds like he's heard the rumors, but chose to not do anything about it. That's no surprise, really. It's tough to believe it's real until your memory loss starts becoming noticeable.
I've got one of those, too. It showed up on my left wrist when I made that phone call earlier.
Pulling up her sleeve, she shows us her mark. They both have the mark, and after calling Hanayome. That's more than a coincidence. Well, we can't just leave them here. Let's bring them to the mansion. Wait, isn't she supposed to be getting home? We tell them what's going on and ask them to go to Kujo Mansion with us. It surprisingly doesn't take much to get them to come. Thought it'd take more convincing. Could partially be because they missed the last bus while talking to us. Oops. Okay, well, that makes a little more sense then. Before they climb in, I warn Mary to stay quiet until we get back. Might be a bad idea to freak them out while driving. Yeah, let's drive it off because, talking down in the back seat. Don't worry, guys, it's fine. First, we introduce ourselves. Yeah, let's just get in a stranger's car we don't know. That's easy. The man's name is Nakamatsu Eita. The girl is Morimiya Suzy. Huh, interesting. They tell us that they met through the readers' columns in OP Arts Monthly. Susan mentioned she was interested in Hanayome, and Eita told her what he knew. Then she pestered him into bringing her to the rumored telephone box. They were out this late because of her. Her parents sound pretty strict. Her mother keeps a close eye on her after school, and she needs permission to go out. So she snuck out of the house after her mother went to bed. Ah, that's why it's so late.
Hanayome is just as famous at my school as Hanahiko is.
It's like Flower Princess. Hanayome?
Hey, Ada, please tell them about those rumors.
Do I have to? Okay, fine. Ada reluctantly tells us at Susie's request. Just rumors I read, but no, that's what I was thinking of. Hanayome's bride. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Well, this is, I guess, my future. If I become a bride, I'll become this kind of thing, right? Hey, remember that one story? You know, the one about the public phone box in each city? There's a ghost that looks like a bride and she'll find what you're looking for. One of my friends actually tried it. He went to the specific phone box. Lets you talk with the ghost. Bling, bling. The phone suddenly started ringing. He slowly picked up the phone. But all he could hear was this weird smacking noise. Huh. He stayed on the line until... Did you see it? He heard a woman whisper. So he did what the rumor said to do and said, no, I haven't seen it. Then she said, what do you want to see? His cat had gone missing, so he asked where it was. Find a kitty! When he looked where the woman said it really was there, so the rumors are totally true. They found a kitty. I want to go ask her where my future bride is now. Oh, want to come with me? There. Oh, we put her back. I carry Mary from the car and gently place her back on the sofa. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you very much. Being in your arms is not bad, but I am most calm when I am here. The doll really talked. I can't say I expected that. And does that mean all the stuff about the mark is true too? On the way over, we updated Susan and Ada with just about all they needed to know. They may not completely believe us, but they're not rejecting it outright either. Seems like Ada in particular has already experienced some memory loss. Something about forgetting the names of anime characters or voice actors. Christy looked at him strange, but he appears to be taking it quite seriously. And Susie snuck out of our house because she believed the rumors about Hanayome. They both believed in the occult already. Pretty sure they'll help us find a way to escape the mark. Granted, they're also really curious about Hanayome. Pardon me, but may I speak? The marks on Suzu and Ita, they are likely from Hanayome. And Christy-sama, the feeling I sense from your mark is the same as theirs. So we can assume Hanayome also gave the mark to you. Do you recall encountering her? Something weird did happen. Right before I entered the forest, I stepped in the phone box on T Mountain. The phone rang out of nowhere. Oh, it might be because of that. The telephone box at the rest area is also... that rest area is also in the rumors of Hanayome. But I didn't pick it up. It creeped me out, so I left. I was never able to give that person one final call because of that. Who are you talking about? It's not for children to know. Fine. So there are other phone boxes like that? I think. There are 3 that Hanayome will call from. Hanayome was a magazine I used to subscribe to. The one we went to in A Highway parking lot is one, and one in T Mountain Rest area. That's the one Christy-san went to. And, Ada, where's the last one? At the park by T apartment complex. It's the only one inside the city. But why just those 3 locations? I don't know. The BBS I read didn't say. Mister? Do you really think Hanayome is the one who gave us the marks? But the rumor about Hanayome go back 5 years, and no one has ever mentioned that if you call her, you'll get a mark. Susie's right. Rumors about this mark thing have only popped up super recently. So you're saying Hanayome hasn't always been giving out the mark? That's true. I wonder what triggered the change. Of course, I can't really say, seeing as I don't know anything about spirits. A ghost helping people find what they're looking for. That's pretty strange. Definitely the definition of ghost story.
Hey, Sanzaki-san, if those rumors are true...
Oh, she's talking. Oops. Why don't we try asking where the stolen statues are? If we return them to their places, it might just save our lives. Search for the Buddha statues. If Chrissy's right, we might be able to escape the mark without fighting a spirit. Mary, what do you think? Oh, Mary, what do you think? Wrong voice. Oh my god.
A good question. Objects with human forms are easily able to gain inexplicable powers. Bleeding stone statues, curved styles. There are many examples.
Like you?
Historical statues of gods and Buddhas would certainly be no exception. Asking Hanayome about them would be a good idea.
So says the doll before our eyes that has an inexplicable power to talk. Good, he brought it up. Somebody better say something about it. Maybe it wouldn't be that strange. Buddha statues could bring down divine wrath.
Sanzaki-sama, may I add? As I explained previously, your mark is different from the others. Vanquishing spirits seem to weaken your mark's power.
It's been several days since she told me that I was going to die. Taking care of the spirits we encountered is likely how I'm still among the living. What are you trying to say?
I cannot say what the relationship between your mark and Hanayome is. But it is true it is in your best interest to track down spirits. I hope you will guide these mark bearers this evening as well.
I can't really picture Christy and Ada facing off against a spirit by themselves. But yes, you can picture the child. If they failed, then a child would suffer the deadly consequences. Okay, no. He just assumed she wasn't doing anything. That would weigh heavily on me. No turning back. I'll figure something out.
Thank you.
Mary bows her head slightly.
Now, you should begin investigating Hanayome. Why did she only call from 3 public phones within each city? Her secret may lie in the answer. You visited the parking lot already. Please investigate T Mountain and Park by Teak in the Park by Teak apartment complex. New information was added. Woohoo. Do I have anything in my bag now? No. No. You know what though? I think I'm gonna take him to the. I want to take him to the apartment. Oh, he's about what I thought he'd sound like. We're taking him to the apartment area. I don't know why, but we are. It just felt like I should. See a small park tucked between all the looming apartment buildings. There's no one here. I guess everyone's already asleep. Well, yeah. Pretty sure that's the phone booth from the Hanayome rumors. Man, parks are kind of eerie when there are no kids around. Should I have brought a kid instead? Rumors say the phone is supposed to ring if you wait by it for a while. I'm guessing waiting outside doesn't count. Yeah, probably not. When I tried, it didn't ring until after I'd gone inside the thing. But the booth is too small for 2 people. Either I or Eita will have to go in. Oh, I'll pass. I kind of big, so yeah, me and cramped spaces don't work. But I don't have this mark yet. I guess I'll just have to go in. It's cramped inside and almost impossible to move around at all. I'd be sitting duck if a spirit attacked me while I'm in here. The cloudy glass makes it hard to see outside. That just makes me more nervous. I wonder how long I have to wait until the phone rings. To pass the time, I glance around at the inside of the phone booth. There's a poster attached to the window. Young woman kidnapped. A young local woman was kidnapped close to this location. If you witness to this crime, please notify the police. MPD, Metropolitan Police Department.
This is dated 5 years ago. Looks like something terrible happened here. Bling, bling. The phone begins to ring. I hesitantly reach out and pick it up. The only sound I hear is the dial tone. No one is speaking. What's going on? Oh my god. Suddenly, there's a strange noise. I don't know if you guys can hear it well enough, so let me turn it up. You hear it now? Crunching, smacking, like the sound of saliva as someone chews. Oh, can they share their snacks? I'm hungry. Did you see it? Tucked in and smacking it is a woman's voice. The voice is creepy, cold, and chills me down to the bone. Is this Hanayome? Did you see it? She asks a second time. The rumors mention that I should say. Very seriously, I say, I haven't seen it. What do you want to see? It's going exactly as the rumor said. Hanayome is supposed to tell you the location of whatever you're looking for. She told me to ask about the Buddha statue that were stolen from the shrine. I'll give it a try. Buddha statues? Lord Buddha? Hi, Bangu! Doesn't your arm already have the mark of the Buddha on it? Tell me, you want a new Buddha? Why are you doing that? Tell me. Well, tell me. 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 Disconnected. The line goes dead. Welp. The woman's scream is still ringing in my ears. I feel sick. It must be because of my brush with that blood-curdling insanity. Why didn't she answer the question? What was different from when the others asked? I told you, you already had a mark, you weirdo. Ow. The mark on my arm burns dully like it's reminding me it exists. Maybe this is why she was acting strangely. And she did say something to the effect of, that Buddha gave me this mark. Was she just too insane to differentiate between Buddha and a monstrous spirit? Or is this mark really the work of divine wrath from the Buddha statues? Wait a while longer, but the phone doesn't ring again. There's no point in staying in here. Let's leave. Is Eta still outside? Oh, he is. Okay. As soon as I leave the booth, Ada comes up to me. You were drenched in sweat. Did something happen? I tell Ada about my conversation with Hanayome. Weird. No one mentioned that online. Reddit forums are getting it wrong. Ada's brow furrows, oh my god, in confusion. Anyway, why don't we try the other phone booth? There could be clues there. You could try there too. There is no time to get lost in thought. The last phone booth is at Tea Mountain Rest Area in the other direction. We'll head there shortly after stopping at the mansion. It's probably wise to ask Mary what she knows since it's on the way. Wait, I don't get to look around? Oh, okay, I want to look around. No, I don't get to look around. Okay, fine. I keep hitting the wrong button because of Fantasy Star. Because the A on the other controller is different. Okay, talk to Mary. It doesn't work. It just keeps canceling things. I tell Mary what happened at the phone box. Oskare-sama desu. You say Hanayome acted strangely. She called the spirit that cursed you with your marked Buddha.
I cannot say I know what she saw. But from what you said, she will likely not respond to your question. That does not mean she does not understand you, however. Use any method available to obtain as much information as you can.
Okay. For this one, I guess I'll take Christy. Mataku. She seems like she really wants to go. You guys heard that. This is where she got hers, apparently. Although I guess I was told not to take her too close to it. Oops. The phone booth stands solitary on the edge of the vacant rest area. An endless sea of trees stand behind it. Christy must have run into the forest after she heard the phone ring. Did you hear that? It's a phone ringing. No. I can hear a dog howl from near. That wasn't a howl, that was a bark. It almost sounds sad, but I'm probably imagining it. No, it just sounded like a dog barking. Christy doesn't seem bothered by it. She's completely focused on the phone box. I must have gotten my bark. I must have gotten my mark from Hanayome back then. But I was completely oblivious. I wasn't exactly in the right state of mind. Well, now that I'm here, I still have no idea why Hanayome hung up on me. I followed the rumors exactly. Where did I go wrong? I scratched my head. Don't adhere to the gossip. Defy it. Oh. Suddenly I heard that strange voice again. Gossip. In other words, the rumors. What will happen if I don't follow the rumors? Christy, go back to the car. There's something I want to try. But it might end up backfiring on me. Sure. I don't know what you're going to do, but please be careful. Oh, and I almost forgot. Give me something. I have a message from Eita. Yeah? It's about the latest information on Hanayome from the BBS. Take a look. Christy handed me notes written by Eita. Don't talk about eyes or things like that when you're on the phone with Hanayome. If the call goes sideways somehow, don't say I, okay? P.S. Best to avoid anything that even sounds like I. Aye, Cap'n. What? Don't say I. This is it? Yeah, that's all. Anyway, Eita said he was sure it would come in handy. I'll keep that in mind. Chrissy returns to the car. Sit inside and wait for the phone book. There's a poster in this booth, too, just like the one at the park. This looks like it's been here for a few years. Help our investigation. On the night of 2/8/1990X, an assault took place in the forest nearby. If anyone has any information on this case, please notify H Police Department. Is there a crime there, everyone? February 8th, 5 years ago. I think that poster I saw in the park had this exact same date. Coincidence? Ring, ring. Ring, ring. The phone rings. I grab the receiver and slowly pick it up. There it is, the smacking. I hear a noise that's someone chewing gum from the other end. An icy cold voice speaks. It? You? See it? You saw, didn't you? You saw that thing of me! That's different. The voice gets off. Oh, hi. Something outside collides violently with the glass of the booth, but I can't see it. Ha! I'm in danger. Well, I defied it. Tell me, how did you see it? With your own eyes or eyeglasses? Telescope? Oh my god, I can't say eyes. Yeah, she said no. They said don't say eyes. Don't say eyes. It did come in handy. Sounds like something searching around outside the phone box. Oh, it's good Chrissy's not standing there. You saw it. You said you saw it. What color? A beautiful color. Red? Pink? Green? Oh, shit. Shit. I don't know. Okay, it wasn't red. I got it wrong. What kind of person are you? What's important to you? Your dreams, romance, life? Which would you choose? I mean, this is what I personally would choose. God damn it. What the hell? We don't know anything about her yet. Suddenly the phone goes dead. Okay, well, that hurt. I wonder if the right answers were there. Someone knocks on the glass door. A voice. Is that a stranger passing by? I guess they're wondering what's going on with me. It's a relief to hear a normal person's voice. Yeah, sorry, it's nothing, really. Oh, I think I'm dead. Turning around, I feel the door of the booth violently fly open. Two dark, shadowy arms are the last things my eyes. In my retinas. I died. Okay, so I wonder. Telescope was right for sure. I died. The ghost got me because I got two answers wrong. I need to get them right. But I don't have any information on what I saw because I didn't actually see it. We already read this, so blah, blah, blah. So it's either pink or green. I wonder if it's pink because why are red and pink both in there? Message from Ada. Don't say the word I. Don't say it. Well, and she's a bride, I guess. Love and romance both make sense to you because they're both this similar too. What do you guys think? Pink or green? I think probably pink, right? Makes sense. I guess if I get it wrong, we know what the answer has to be. See, I can't tell. Is that font pink? Maybe it's pink. My eyes are bad. I can't differentiate between red and pink a lot. I think it's pink. We know this one. What she's doing out there? I wouldn't consider green a bright color anyways. Oh, it was pink. Thank God. Shit. Love or romance? Love, maybe? What do you guys think? Guess we'll go with love. Nope, that was wrong. What? Romance? Oh, shit. That's a horrible one. I mean, I don't really like love or romance right now, so. Well, she's gonna kill me again, I'm sure. Oh, never mind. Because I got 2 right, it was enough. I said, no, the bloody handprint is gone, and so is the omnious presence. And I hung up the phone. She asked me were strange. She was particularly anxious about what I'd seen. I think I did a good job not mentioning anything like eyes in my answers. Really conscious over being seen. Maybe that's where her secret lies. I exit the booth and Christy rushes up to me. My mug started hurting out of nowhere. Did it go all right? I tell Christy about what happened in the telephone booth. I have no idea what that means. Guess there's no way she'd know the answer. Why not? Something's on the ground there. Sure enough, there's a folded up piece of paper lying near the booth. Looks like a piece of stationery. I don't think it was there before I went into the phone booth. Pick up the paper and open it. To Seiko, I'll dispel all of your heartache. So forget that horrible incident and take your quiet rest up in heaven. An incident? The posters I saw in the telephone booth mentioned something like that too. Could they be connected? I asked Christy what she thinks. Christy looks deep in thought. What is it? Oh, nothing. Well, we've checked out all the boxes, so let's head back to the mansion. Something still bugs me, though. Yeah. We should probably head back for now. No, I want to look! But I can't. Why can't I look around? Let me make prank calls to people. Hey, Sanzaki-san. You know those posters and that bit of stationery we found? Could they be linked to Hanayome? She might have been someone who was killed. God damn it, I hit skip. Christine turns to the shelves filled with files. But luckily, we already know from last time that those are crime files over there. Files full of issues or articles on criminal cases. The dates were 5 years ago, right? Then there might be an article on what happened here in those files. We could use more help. Maybe Eita and Suzu can give a hand. Go ahead and call them over. Hey, yo. Come on, let's look. All 4 of us begin reading through the files. Yay! Clippings range from the smallest dispute to the most heinous crime in each city. But they're all dated 5 years ago or earlier. Did they get stored in the garage because they're so old? After a while. Hi, RTD! I found it. The victim's name is Seiko. The date is February 5 years ago. It's gotta be it. Christy lays the file out on the desk and we all peer at it. Peer. There it is. Oh. Oh, I see now. Welp. This file has articles about an incident that happened 5 years ago. Victim's name was Hasegawa Seiko. Hasegawa! No, that was Hanegawa. Apparently, she committed suicide in the forest by H Castle on the eve of her wedding. Oh, there we go, Hanayome. She was in her dress when she was found. Suzu probably shouldn't read anymore. It's pretty bad. Thanks, Eita. But I want to know more about Hanayome. I feel like I need to do this. She's cringing, but sounds determined. Okay, little child, we'll let you read about murder. Between this and sneaking out at night, she's surprisingly a brave kid. I think she's kind of stupid too, but that's okay. It's rather odd for someone her age. Wait, how old is she anyways? I assume like 14. I remember now. happened back when I used to be a news anchor. Christy mutters just loud enough to hear. Then do you know the whole story? It was horrible. It's hard to recount. A woman was abducted by a gang while she was walking her dog. They brought her to the forest and assaulted her. People found her battered and staggering along the road the next day. The dog was, oh no, was run over and killed near the forest when it chased after them. That's horrifying. Yeah, but that wasn't the end of Hasegawa's Seiko misfortune. Oh, that was Ada. Oops, Ada Summerly cuts in. His usual grin is nowhere to be found. It's well known in some circles, but her assault was photographed. The pictures were sent to her fiancé. Then they threatened to make them public if he didn't pay up. I heard he gave them a ton of money to get the photos and the negatives. Is that true, Chrissy? Yeah, I heard that as well. Because of all that, Seiko-san had a mental breakdown, and in the end, she hung herself. She'd been a serious, honest woman, so she just couldn't bear it. See, that is awful. She didn't do anything wrong. She was assaulted. My God. The cruel fate of a woman attacked before her wedding. We fall silent as the reality weighs on us. Suzu timidly speaks up, her face pale. Maybe there's a connection between what happened to Hasegawa-san and Hanayome's phone boxes? According to that article, the incidents that wrecked her life took place near each phone box. That's what I figured. She was abducted by the park and assaulted by the rest area. She was found wandering near the parking lot by H Highway, which we didn't read the articles in there, so... The phone booths connect Hanayome and Hasegawa Seiko. The coincidence sends a shiver down my spine. It's not a coincidence. So that note we found by the telephone booth, did Seiko's fiance write it? Most likely. What's strange is it was there and not where she committed suicide. Did Hanayome put it there? Maybe she was telling us something. I have no clue how fair to think, but if Suzu's right, then that note is an important clue for us. I seem to recall Seiko-san's fiancé was a famous musician. As a result, the case was widely publicized at the time. It happened right after they returned from a romantic trip to Greece. Aha! It was romance. But we knew that, right? Yeah. Old ladies were sobbing about how it made it all more tragic. I like how it's old ladies specifically. Okay. And the poor dog they brought on the trip died heroically as well. Where's the fiancé now? Well, he began acting strange due to the shock and then went missing. Oh, look. I wonder what happened. I have not played... Wait, I've only played Payday 2 anyways. I've never played a lot of it. Some say her suicide was to follow him. But he wasn't the only one who disappeared. It sounds like all the culprits went missing too. You hear about that online too? Anything? What was your favorite thing then out of everything you tried in Payday 3? Well, something like that. The internet wasn't the same back then. There were only hubs. Hubs? Like pre-internet chat rooms? Everyone was talking about it in the occult hubs back then. There was one person in the community who knew way too much. I think he was one of the culprits. He brought up a bunch of things like taking pictures and all that. They had a revolver that fires shotgun rounds and launches enemies backwards. Interesting. And I bet those were pictures of the assault. Yeah, that's right. After they were finished, those assholes got a camera out and took pictures of her, her face soaked with tears. The whole time she yelled, "Don't look! Don't look!" Don't look, huh? Hayome has an extreme reaction to being seen by others. He kept going on about it night after night, till he suddenly stopped posting. People who knew him said they couldn't contact him at all. Those guys deserve to die, but it's still really creepy, you know. Suddenly, a line from the note pops into my head. I'll dispel all of your heartache. Hey, Chrissy, do you happen to know exactly where in the forest Seiko killed herself? was a reporter at the time, so I did go to the location. But that was 5 years ago, so I don't remember exactly. I feel like I went west from that big arch at the entrance. Loving new armor system. Oh, it's nice that you can do the first aid kits, though. So, you're really going to go? Yeah, we might be able to figure out something about Hanayome. Fine, I understand. I've had my fill of that forest, but I suppose we have no other leads. Alright, who do we want to take with to the forest first? Or are we all going? It's about people being cursed and losing their memories and then dying. So we are trying to break the curses before we die, and it's spirits who curse them, which so far have been actual people who were who died with regrets, I guess would be the best way to say it. The kid one, the first one in the school, was pretty awful as far as his death, but the last one was just a family that went crazy and drank the Kool-Aid. This one seems like it's going to be sad. This is about a bride who is, before she got married, she was attacked, she was abducted and assaulted, and then they took photos, and then, she hung herself. So yeah, on the night of her wedding, and her fiance to be ran off and went crazy and has been missing. Being out alone here with someone who, until recently, was planning to kill herself. Do you have something you want to say? She knows right away. Was I being that obvious? Oh, I guess she's still with me because she was with me before. No, not really. It's fine. You don't have to hide it. You're wondering if I still want to kill myself, aren't you? Oh my god, those dogs. 1 second. I don't know how much that will mute the sound, but maybe it will help a little. I closed my door as much as I could. I don't want to close it all the way because of the cats. Is this a woman's intuition? No, maybe I'm crap at seeing things. Don't worry. I don't anymore. People hate it when things are forced on them, right? Doesn't matter what it is. I can trust you, right? Yes. At least for now. Here's hoping that she keeps feeling the same, at least while we're together. Yeah, this might be hard for her. Just then, the tires hit a bump in the road. You can see a square gray object in the back seat through the rearview mirror. Huh? Is that thing back there yours? No, that's Ata's CD radio cassette player. Huh? Why something like that? He said we might need music during the drive, then went and put it in there himself. But we don't have any CDs or tape. Should I turn on the radio? No, I'll pass. The conversation grinds to a halt after that. It's like there's an invisible person between us. After falling silent for a while, Christy finally speaks up again. It only makes sense for the conversation to turn one direction. It's rather worrisome, don't you think? After all this time, they don't know. Who doesn't know what? Those two. They think that the spirit just helps you find things. What a naive fairy tale. Yeah. Christy is exactly right. You quickly become a disillusion once you actually face a spirit. But thinking about it, wouldn't that be best? Christy looks at me in shock. Wait, what are you saying? I'm saying let them eat their cake. Okay, this is really random, and I just realized it's almost time to actually need to feed my Pokemon. Sorry, guys. It's almost 6. Eat up, guys! I didn't feed him lunch yet. In Pokemon sleep. I'm not, starving Pokemon here, guys. I was hoping to get some more ingredients, because somebody keeps using all my ingredients. Cough, cough, Glaceon. Okay, she didn't ping this time. That's actually probably for the best. Whew. Okay, they're eating. Now I can ignore them again. Okay, anyways. Wait, what are you saying? I just mean our lives are on the line here. Would you stop joking around? Sorry, I wasn't joking though. She's furious at me, but it looks like she was telling the truth about not wanting to die. She got too much pride. Someone like that would never commit suicide. What's so funny? Nothing. Will we make it back again? I stare at the headlights and contemplate where we're going. Maybe I shouldn't have brought her with. Now I'm worried. I meant to switch her back to Ada, but oh well. That sigh was pretty deep. Can't believe we're here again. At least I can feel better knowing he's not around anymore. I almost reminded her about Hanayome, but I stopped myself from opening my mouth. I don't want to break her tenuous calm. Okay, it's supposed to be west from here, is what that said that I just jumped by accident. I look at the west of the gate, to the west of the gate again, but there's no sign of a trail. Strange, maybe I'm remembering wrong. When I came here researching an article, there was a path to the west. Huh? Suddenly Chrissy's face stiffens. What's wrong? I feel cold all of a sudden. I follow her gaze and see a low shadow from the darkness. It's a dogger! A dog? It certainly seems like one. It kicks up the dirt with 4 legs, but it looks off somehow. Kind of looks like it's wearing a wig. Is that Nina? Its fur is too long and disheveled, and from certain angles, its face looks human. The dog stares at us, growling softly. What is it? Are you trying to tell us something? You're being too gentle with it. You need to sound firm when you talk to a dog. Act like its master. Weaker dogs like to bark, right? So ignore it and stay quiet. So ignore it and stay quiet, huh? Guess that's true for humans, too. Powerful people tend to ignore others. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. The dog barks slowly, then vanishes into the western underbrush. When it's gone, the chill in the air dissipates like it was never there. Was it trying to guide us? Maybe. I shine the flashlight on the spot where the dog disappeared. I now familiar path shoots through my wrist. Yeah, path shoots through my. All right, it's growing more vivid. There's probably not much time left. We better hurry. Let's check the bushes over there. Can I look at everything else first? If I remembered that being romance there too. There's a thicket of trees next to the gate. With the dog gone, I push my way into the underbrush. I spot the traces of what used to be a path. You could barely call it one at this point. This must be the close hiking trail. Path goes west from the gate. That's right, I remember now. This is the path I took before. That dog, was it trying to show that to us? Who knows? Anyway, let's get going. All right, we're in the woods. What's over here? Doesn't it look like somebody bit the tree? Something in the grass. Feel around in the blades of the grass. Got an instant camera. That actually seems useful. I hit the switch before realization of red light appears. Apparently that means that the flash can be used. Oh. It must still have battery left. Not that we're going to take any pictures with it. You're right. The flash might be useful, though. I turn it off and quickly stuff it in my bag. I decided it's wise not to mention the dried blood that's stuck to the bottom of it. To see is to perceive light. Yes? That distant voice echoes in my head. I don't know who keeps talking to me. True, seeing something means you're seeing the light it's reflecting. What does that have to do with Hanayome? New information was added. We're gonna have to flash her, I bet. Let's shine the light on the grove of trees in front of us and catch a glimpse of something odd. Huh? What is that? Something's posted there? I can't make it out from here. And move forward for a closer look. Yeah, photos! Wait, is this? All thought in my mind ceases. It's as if I'm unable to process what I'm seeing. My brain comes to a halt. Are these photos? There are a bunch of pictures of different people posted to the tree, but they're all these photos have nails in the eyes? Just as Christy said. For some bizarre reason, each photo has a person with nails driven through both eyes. Attached to the nails is some kind of tape. Cold sweat drips down my back. What kind of grudge would cause someone to do something like that? Hey, all these people in the pictures, are they all men? Christy's mutters are just loud enough to hear. Huh? I look over the photos again. A good number of them are deteriorated, so they're hard to make out, but they may be right. But she may be right. Yeah, looks like it. All the subjects are men. That's clearly not a coincidence. I feel a little dizzy and step back. Through my blurry vision, something flashes in the light from the flashlight. Huh? What's wrong? Nothing. It's just over there. Something sparkled up there. Something might be up there. It might be there. We better should check it out. There is some sparkles. Eh? There it is. Something up in the branches of the trees reflecting light. Something must be stuck in the branches. The only way we'll be able to check it out is to climb up the trunk. Are you thinking about climbing the tree? There aren't any cavities, knots, or branches within reach. It'd be hard to climb up it, so... This is just between us, but I weigh... She whispers my ear. Okay, that's off the table. I refuse. There's no way I can climb that. Looks like it's not going to work. Fine, I'll climb the tree myself. Take a deep breath and jump at the tree. I struggle to reach for a while and manage to touch a branch until... Clunk. I crash to the ground with a spectacular thud. Ow. Ugh, I told you. Oh, okay, so I'm going to have to find another way up there. She looks like that's not going to work. Damn it. Give him back away. I know who I can boost up. I'm going to go back and get a small child. If you'll excuse me, we're going to take a child with us into the dark forest. What could go wrong? Sona? Yeah, sorry, child. I'm taking you. I need somebody I can boost up. You're the only one I can. We were supposed to look to the west gate. Oops. This isn't the right way. I went the main gate. Oops. Ah. Alright, let's try this again. Oops. Okay, let's try this again.
You're going to climb the tree? If that's all, then. Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, she's the only one I could lift up. I squat at the base of the trunk and let her climb up on me. Up you go. I stagger a bit but manage to stand. I feel like I'm one of those trees now. Can you reach it?
Just a little bit to the right. I'm almost there. Eek!
Susie reaches as far as she can with her hand and I lose my balance. We both crash to the ground. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Here.
Suzu shows me her hands. It's holding the object that was stuck in the branches. Got a dog collar. A collar? Makes me think of the dog we saw before coming here. Does that belong to the dog?
I wonder who threw it away.
Who knows? As I'm putting it away in my bag, I spot an inscription on the inside of the collar. Renta? How are you supposed to pronounce that? Well, I guess we're going to go explore the forest with a small child, so... What is that symbol? It's not an R. It's the Greek letter. I don't actually... I know what the omega symbol is. Not because of Omegaverse. What are you talking about? Same as alpha and beta. Is that C? Kenta? No, it's gamma, right? Is that gamma? Is it Genta? Genta, maybe? Okay. I don't... Delta's a triangle. Oh my god, the dog got started up because of a dog on TV. I really want to get out of here. Anybody have like an extra, $100,000, right? Lying around so I can get a house? I can't even afford a rental right now by myself. It's pretty awful. This economy is great. I love it. Okay, nothing of import. Oh, I went the wrong way anyways. I don't want to go back yet. I'm looking at the entrance. I can't see what's making it, but it seems to be watching me. Oh, we did see that dog at the gate. Not sure why, but I feel intense hostility directed towards me. What should we do?
What should we do?
The instant Suzu speaks up, the growling grows distinctly louder. I remember the photos. All of them were men with nails in their eyes. Yeah, well, I can't not make myself be here. I have to be here. I can't have the two girls go without me. I don't know what that has to do with the dog, but if those pictures demonstrate the hatred that saturates this place, if I'm with Suzu, it might react differently. Consider my options. I got an idea. I take the collar out of my bag. Maybe. It's a safe bet that the spirit was born here, so the dog is likely tied to this collar. Face the general area the barking is coming from and show it the collar. The dog appears like a gust of wind. Whoa! Before I can blink, it seals the collar from me. All right, let's try to live or die. This dog is going to try to kill me. Wouldn't be the first time a dog's tried to kill me. I try to quickly jump away. I hear Suzu call out to me. Sanzaki-san, don't move! But I don't catch the rest of it. Don't move! Rushes at me so fast it looks like it's gliding over the ground. Stand still. Stand still. The dog stops in its track. It seems confused that I'm not reacting and just standing still. That's right. It shuffles back on its guard, then prepares to attack again. Yep. It bares its teeth and growls. It suddenly yells, threatening it back. Provoked, the dog flies at me. Ah, that's not right. Damn it. Dog holds the collar in its mouth and stares at me. Collar has an inscription on it, doesn't it? I'm sure it said, Ganta, Ganta! I think. I think his name is Ganta. I think he likes eels. Ganta. Nogs perks his ears. It is Genta! Oh, say it again this time more clearly. Then. Giddy giddy dash. I'm losing a lot of soul life, though. The dog turns around and quietly slinks into the brush. Disappears from my sight. It seems that he somehow managed to escape death. Giddy giddy dash kiddo. At least I only need to get 2 right to live. Just lose a lot of soul energy. Pick up the collar that was left behind and sigh deeply. Are you okay? Yeah, that was... I can't even say it was no big deal. My words simply trail off. That's all I can answer with. That was something. Pat myself down with my hands, but I don't seem to be injured anywhere. Did feel teeth biting into my hand when the collar was snatched from me, though. That dog. Maybe supernatural. Duh! Hope it doesn't attack again.
I think we'll be fine. It found what it was looking for.
You're right. I am looking for some, what do you call them? Spirit scrolls. Ofuda. I would love to replenish my energy. Thought I heard bees for a second. I was like, this is an Oprah story. Sounds like rope creaks about above my head. Huh? Silhouette swing in the shadow of the trees. My whole body shudders with dread. Are those people? Suzu gives a terrified yelp. Speechless, I shine my flashlight on them. They clearly aren't people. They're mannequins. The things hanging by their necks from the tree are display mannequins you can find in any department store. This is why they wanted an organized union and nobody would give it to them, so they quit. Obviously, dolls can't commit suicide. Is this someone's idea of a prank or maybe a warning to intruders? The only one who knows the truth would be whoever did this. Let's go. I don't think they're dangerous. They're only mannequins.
Okay.
So he replies uneasily. Before either of us take a step forward, I feel a shaky hand gripping onto me.
Aw. It's okay, Suzu. I'll protect you.
Grabbing onto it, stop from swinging. I open the hand and take what's inside. Oh, there's something in it. I found a... Yes, a worn out talisman. That's what I needed. Oh. Thank you. Got some more soul power. Thank you. I needed that. We're not getting as much information here. That's it. Dell swing unceasingly from the ropes. Yelled out, it's hanging from a tree. I wonder what the person who did this was thinking. No, I wasn't trying to turn it back. Oh my god. I forgot that the left stick can do that sometimes. I usually use the D-pad to move. I guess that's it. Urgh. It's that dog. Suzu, be careful.
No, it's okay now. It won't attack anymore.
It's that dog from before. It starts digging in the dirt right in front of us. Huh? A few moments, it disappears like the mist. What was it doing?
What was it doing? Is there something over there?
I'm sure there is. Let's take a look. No, Suzu. Obviously, the dog is deranged and it's making holes because holes build characters. It's a place where the dog was digging. Upon closer inspection, the dirt there appears to be a different color. Am I just digging it up with my hand? Touch the dirt, but the texture under my hand surprises me. Huh? The dirt around here is soft, almost as if something was buried. Give me a hand. Yeah, let's have a child dig up a body or whatever we're finding with me.
You're going to dig here?
I don't think we'll need any tools. Please.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm a dog. Ruff, ruff. Digging. In silence, we kneel in the forest in the middle of the night and dig up the dirt with our hands. I feel like I'm robbing a grave, because we probably are. Could be those words popped into my head because I somehow knew what we'd find. The dog, right? Distracted? Oh no, it's a person. Look down at what we dug up. I thought it was going to be the dog. What we find is a corpse. It's just a skeleton now, but it doesn't look that old.
Is that a corpse?
Sorry, girl, I'm taking you corpse hunting. Yeah. My reply sounds incredibly flat and uncaring, even to me. At some point, death has become familiar. That fact, and not the corpse, is what sends a shiver down my spine. I'm too comfortable with the world of the dead. I know this, but I can't escape it. One part of me observes the remains before us and reacts calmly. Just then I notice something. What's that? There's something white in the skeleton's hand. I dig it out and discover it's a plastic bag. Inside are a number of cassette tapes and some kind of note. The note's deteriorated, but parts are legible. I killed them all. Oh my god, this is her boyfriend! The fiancé! Now you rest in peace. What needed to be done, and now I die here. This forest, you passed away. New song, won't listen, heaven. The note ends there. We're gonna use a tape player now.
That sounds like a suicide note, doesn't it? But these tapes.
She looks at the cassette tapes.
Why were they buried too?
They look at the remains as if she looks at the remains as if asking them a question. Of course it's not going to reply. I don't know. I trail off. A different voice is whispering in my mind. The last. The voice fails silent. The last? Wait a second, the last what?
Huh? Is something the matter? I didn't say anything.
It's nothing. Sorry, just talking to myself. Anyway, let's take these tapes with us. New info was added. Do I have his cassette player with me? Is that it? Well, that's different. Half an hour. Wow, we have so much time to explore. This is going to be a short chapter, isn't it? Ugh. Out of nowhere, my mark flares up painfully, the intense pulsing, setting my nerves on fire. Shit, are we out of time? I bite my lip and look at Suzu. Suzu, hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's finally here. It all starts now. What the hell? I grab Suzu and run. Spirit is closing in on us. I feel like I want to take a girl with for the final battle, though. Did I get in the car to go somewhere? Regardless, sir, I'm gripping the wheel. The mansion. I need to go back there for now. I glance to the rear at Suzu in the back seat. Suzu's staring vacantly out the window with a slightly tilted head. The only thing out there is darkness. There's nothing to look at. Or is there? Ada's tape player is laying on the side in the passenger seat. I grabbed it from the back, meaning to play one of those tapes. We quickly arrive at the Kujo mansion. Even if I discuss it with Mary, it's probably best to listen to a tape first. Reach for one, but I do notice something odd. What? Where are we? I'm on an unfamiliar road. Like I took a wrong turn somewhere. Well, that's not good. No, it's not unfamiliar. I've clearly been down this road before, but the route I was taking should have had no way for me to come across this road. That's the only way I can describe it. It's impossible. Calm down. Must have made a mistake because I was messing around with the tape player. I wouldn't get lost on the way to mansion. I've been to it so many times now. Just missed the first intersection and ended up somewhere strange. That's all. That's what I tell myself as I make a U-turn. But no matter how many times I go back... Damn it, why am I here again? No matter how I turn, I end up on the same road. I guess we don't get to switch people. We'll have to do it here. Right, left, or keep going straight. I still return to the exact same place. This is ridiculous. I hit the steering wheel. Maybe it's because of my outburst, but the mark starts burning with pain again. This is bad, really bad. At this rate, death will catch up to us while we're here in the car. Having said that, we can't go back to the mansion. I don't know if we'll be able to get out of this maze no matter how many times I try. In that case, play a cassette. What should I do? Where should I drive? Okay, so she was abducted from the park, killed at the, or assaulted at the mountain. So maybe the highway where she was found? Turn the steering wheel the direction of the place that popped in my head. A highway. It's not that I have to go there. The destination isn't important, so as long as it gets me out of this situation. The gas pedal and abruptly turned the wheel, trying to get out of this cursed trap. Finally, familiar scenery returns as if it was lying in wait for me. I succeeded, I guess. The end. We're back here. Ba-ding, ba-ding. The phone is ringing. I know exactly who's calling. It's time for the final battle. Wow, yeah, this one feels so fast. Is that really all that was there? To the phone booth. Got Ada's radio, cassette player, and the bag holding Seiko's memories at the ready. Pick up the receiver. The phone immediately goes dead. Ba-ding, ba-ding. Ba-ding, ba-ding. There she is. Live or die. Is this an actual fight or you saw, didn't you? I know you saw it. I'm taking a picture. Quickly grab the instant camera and use the flash. Okay, good. It worked as I hoped. Spirit shrieks, and while it's distracted, I tumble out of the booth. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, the camera. Once out, I spot out of the corner of my eye the spirit standing there looking down at me. The camera's battery is dead. What should I do next? Oh, I got one shot. Wow. And press the play button. It's listened often, dear. The spirit responds to the song. Quietly drifts closer. What should I do next? I stick mine into the tape player and press play. I don't know this one. Response to the song. Shit. What should I do next? I love. Oh my god. Okay, she likes Echo. Oh, she's beautiful. Hey, let me listen to the newest. Okay, so Maya is the newest. We know that now. Yes, that song was finished. I think I lived at least. That was weird. That was a weird one. So different than the other two. Flash of light, I blink and the spirit is gone. I hope I survived. I don't see Hanayome anymore.
She's gone now. Hanayome.
Suzu's back to normal. I bet their mark's gone. But mine's still bright on my arm. I guess Hanayome didn't give me my mark after all, which we kind of figured.
Then Hanayome really was Hasegawa Seiko. What a sad, terrible fate, turning into a ghost after she died. Feel sorry for her.
I hope her fiance's song for her helps her be at peace in heaven.
Should we head back?
Yeah. Huh? The phone starts ringing out of nowhere. It won't stop. It's like it's waiting for someone to answer. Mark stings with pain. All right, I guess I'll answer.
What's happening?
Oh my god. Suzu collapses, covering her eyes. Hey, what's wrong?
My eyes hurt. It's the phone's fault. Stop it quick. Hurry.
Grab the phone and hear a woman breathing. Immediately, I try to hang up, but my arm won't move. You saw it. You saw it. You saw with your round little eyes. Well, bad little eyes. Get eaten. What? Get eaten? Okay, that doesn't seem like I did the right one. It's the first time I've had anybody die on me, if that's the case. If that's the case, I'm retrying it. There are noises coming from the phone. Like someone stuffing their cheeks with gum. Or eyeballs. Oh, that doesn't look good. And there's that her eye. Right where Susan had collapsed, it's a single eyeball. Oh, I want to fix it. Oh, maybe the location on this one mattered more than anything. Our area by park, but I can't find it. Hey, guys. You saw nothing. Shh. We did nothing. Suzu's fine, guys. Suzu's fine. Suzu's fine. Shh. She's fine. It's all okay. Suzu is fine. Yeah. Yeah, girl, you're coming with me. What do I have in my bag? Nothing. Oh my god, I gotta do everything all over again. That's okay. Shh. Oh, we're back to here. Never mind, I'll take Ada with again. At least we know what to do now. Guys, ready to watch me do amazing at this? Wow, look how fast I'm moving. That's when she gets mad at me because I already have my own Buddha. I don't need another one. She scream at me again. I guess if you think about it, two guys at a kid's park in the middle of the night is kind of creepy. I don't know. I'm still taking the small child with because I know I need her later. Is the dog we heard? People think I'm weird if I do. Oh, okay. Oops. There was a lot of stuff we missed there. You understand, don't you? It sounds like the dog's calling for somebody. Could she sense the supernatural? I'd always feel like something was different about her from the start. Anyway, mister, I think that's the telephone booth that's in Hanayomi's room. So she can. So she's got some spirit sense. Okay. We know it tells us not to do it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, be careful. Oh, wait 1 second. A message from Ada. Okay, same thing. No eyes. No eyes. No, that's all. But Ada said he was sure it'd be help. Oh, keep that in mind. We know that. Oh, eh? That's weird. Stop moving. I think I got too far away. Oh, she's mad. I don't know why. All right. Gee, I wonder what I'll have to say. Telescope? It's pink. And she likes romance, I guess. Guys, look how great I did this time. It's like I've done this before.
So I started hurting. Did something happen?
She's about what happened, blah, blah, blah. She'd know about the answer.
Huh? There's something on the ground.
And that's when we find the node. Suzu, I'm taking you with again, just so you know. Yeah, Chrissy didn't actually not make it. She was fine too. Blah, blah, blah. We found it. We know she was Hasegawa. So the dog sounds serious. Megumi never shuts up. Luna doesn't really bark, at least. But when she plays with her ball, she barks, and she makes weird noises. But it's like a weird bark. And yeah, because I didn't go back to the mansion, that means that Susie should still be with me. Mister's is fine.
I'm sorry, that was rude of me.
That's right. She's strangely mature. Suzu, is it alright if I call you that?
Yes, just Suzu is fine.
Okay. So what do your parents do? Yeah, it's kind of on the blue to ask that, but we might be in some life and death situations. Even if she's just a kid, I'd like to know what kind of person she is.
Right now, I'm only living with my mom. She pushes herself every day.
Pushes herself? Does that mean she's a career woman who works hard at her job? I see. Sorry for that random question.
Not at all.
She lives alone with her mother who works every day, which means she's basically living alone. That must be why she's so mature. Thunk, there's the radio.
The radio.
Ada, see the CD player.
He said we might need music while we drive. Is there something?
No, I'll pass.
This mark, did Hanayome really do this?
I don't know for sure, but I think it's a natural assumption.
Oh, I guess so.
Suddenly it dawns on me, why does this kid not want to treat this like Seal? No, maybe it's just Hanayome specifically. But that would be best.
What would?
I mean, if Hanayome were really a nice spirit.
Yeah, you're right.
Grinning at me is relieved. I smile back at her stiffly, a weight in the pit of my stomach. If that's really true, then we can get through this without anyone dying. Well, maybe that's why she didn't attack me, really. That's impossible. Lightly on my wrist as I watch Suzu smile out of the corner of my eye. Yeah, I really hope so.
Huh? We're gonna go in the forest?
Suzu was understandably terrified. Anyone would be, and in her shoes, no one wants to go in a dark forest at night. I'm taking this small child with me, guys. Especially a famous suicide spot. We'll be okay so long as we're careful. I don't believe what I said for a minute. It's just something you say at times like these.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, it's supposed to be west of the gate. Look to the west of the gate again, but there's no sign of a trail.
Huh?
Suddenly Suzu's face stiffens. What's wrong?
It's just got cold.
Arf, arf. Follow her gaze and see a low shadow dark out. The dog staring at us. Mom says you're not supposed. She says be firm like a master, and that's how you train him. If you give it attention, the dog will think it has power over you. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Dog barks loudly, and now it's made a blah blah blah. Now we have a path.
Was it trying to tell us that we should go that way?
Maybe. Shine the flashlight on the spot where the dog disappeared. A now familiar pain shoots from my wrist. Yeah, we're ready. We better hurry. Let's check the bushes over there.
Meow, 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 meow.
Okay. Path goes west. Was trying to tell us that? Yeah, the dog was. The dog told us the way to go home. No, the dog's helping us find them. Yeah, and I don't think we found any charms or anything hidden. We hear rustling. Oh, there's the camera. We need that. Blah, 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 blah. We all see. Blah, blah, blah. We have to see the pictures. All the guys are missing their eyes. I bet you those are all the ones that assaulted her then. Maybe. Feel a little dizzy. No, just over there. Blah, blah. You want to climb up? No, I'm not. Cavities, blah, blah. We know. Boost her up. That's all then. Okay. From this point on, everything else is... Genta. Arf, 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 arf. Then we go left to go so we don't accidentally go out again. Yeah, here's the dog again. Blah, blah, blah. All right, here's your calorie, Genta. I hope you like unagi. We stood still again. I really want to pet it, but I'm pretty sure that's a bad thing to do. I tried to threaten it last time. What if I just turn around? Growls for a while until it abruptly stops. The dog holds the collar in its mouth and stares at me. The collar has an inscription, doesn't it? Sure, it said, Genta! I mean, to be fair, if you know Japanese names, that one's just easy for that. Because Senta and Lenta aren't Japanese names. I mean, I guess Senta can be, but it's a weird name. And okay, we got through. Yay! Should have left like a talisman for me, don't you think? know how that dog can bark so much. Like, shouldn't her throat get tired? Ba 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 da da da. Okay, I'm gonna feel that one. Sorry, we're feeling up the mannequin again. I need that. A worn out talisman, my friend. I guess those are the only two I can look at. Yeah, I guess there's more in the back. I didn't realize until we come back the other direction. Then you can see them all a lot more. Remember, now the dog likes us. Mostly. Either way, we found her fiance. At least he really cared for her. At least this game makes it seem like so you can't really go on to like certain aspects without having everything. Like I think you could do it with and just get the good end or like the normal ending for the storyline, but I think to get the good one, you actually have to, you might have items. But yeah. And I guess that's it. No more talismans for me. Scare, no fear. But yeah, this one like won't even let you go face the boss unless you have at least a one way to defeat it. Now we're gonna get lost while driving. I wonder if Suzu's in the back seat because she's too small to sit in the front seat. I want to try a different location this time too. Let's try the mountain. The apartment doesn't seem like it's relevant. This at least is connected to Christy. Time to answer the phone. All right, let's go. We know how to do this. Time to flash her. Just imagine throwing something at her. Okay, here she comes.
Here comes the bride, all dressed in white, blah, 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 blah.
Alright, let's play her a song. She loves to kill me. I don't know, I'm just mixing up the tapes here. There's her face. Oh, she does have eyeballs in her mouth. We know this is Mai.
The doggy!
Ken, is this weird? Wait, this is different because the dog saved her here. The dog is here. That's why. Come here, let's go. He's waiting. Oh, this is a much better ending. So it was the location that mattered. Just picked it because of Christy, but I guess that makes sense. The dog died over here too. Poor baby. Lincoln, the spirit is gone. Phew. Hopefully this means Suzu is not a pair of eyes. I don't sense Hanayome anymore.
She's gone now. Hanayome.
It's back to normal. I bet her mark's down. Mine's not. We know she didn't.
Then Hanayome really was Hasegawa Seiko. What a sad, terrible fate, turning into a ghost after she died. I feel sorry for her.
This place isn't too far from where Seiko died. Maybe that's why. The instant Hanayome vanished, I thought I caught a glimpse of her loyal dog. Her dog and the song her fiance wrote for her helped her to be at peace in heaven.
Should we head back?
Yeah. Oh no. Phone starts ringing out of nowhere. I don't know. I don't really want to pick it up. Let's try picking it up, I guess. Hello? On the other end of the line is a gentle voice of a woman. Oh.
I'm so very sorry for causing you so much trouble. Please excuse me. Is that the real Hanayome?
Is that a wrong number or something? It's a little panicked, but now I relax. I step out of the booth and get into the car with Suzu. Whoa, we save her. Guys, you saw nothing. Suzu's fine. Nothing happened. See?
Welcome back, Sanzaki-san. It's thanks to you that my mark is finally gone.
Too bad I didn't get to do much. I've read a ton of comics about exorcism, so I thought I could help. Well, you did help a little bit. Good job to you too, Suzu. Everything went okay?
Yeah, it's all thanks to him.
Me. Oh, yeah? I bet I could have done a better job than him. I don't lose my memory because none of them are this main one yet.
I waited your return, Sanzaki-sama. It appears that you overcame your fear and cleared away the grudge. Congratulations. Though it is unfortunate that your mark has not yet vanished.
I've managed to defeat 3 spirits now, but my mark still hasn't disappeared. Feels like that terrible fight might just freeze the blood in my veins. But I vow to fight against the mark. All I can do now is press forward.
Sanzaki-san, may I have a word? I looked through the other files in the garage after you left, and I found this.
She hands over a file that says 8 shrine findings on the cover. Kujo Saya's signature is in the corner. The Kujo family's guardians were housed there, so it makes sense that this was here.
Go on, read it.
So it is about how 8 shrine was built and its history. Lines up with what Mary told us. Everything that happened from the anti-Buddhist movement to now is here. But it looks like even Saya didn't know who stole the statues 50 years ago. Some pages were about 8 shrines go Shintai, and the rest that house, and the item that houses a deity spirit. The shrine has 2, a mirror and a small Buddha statue called Nenjibutsu. Nenjibutsu should be in a brocade pouch, but I never saw anything like that at the shrine. Wonder where it ended up. The last few pages contain notes on an investigation into stolen statues. It mentions a rumor that started circulating a few months ago. Keimiyamachi North Road in H City. It's a back street that, due to the city's poor planning, is covered in manholes. What? Because of that, people call it Manhole Road. Wow, that's a road. Manhole Road. If you guys want to find your manholes, it's where all the men have their holes. This night, a young woman was walking down on it on her way from work. No sign her to be wary of strangers. Suddenly fearful, she attempted to hurry, steps down that dimly lit back street, but she couldn't take a step forward. A noise, something heavy being dragged. Then a figure was discernible from out of the darkness, like it climbed out of the manhole. It was a woman with disheveled hair wearing a burnt white robe. She cradled a headless Buddha statue as if it were her own child. The shadows and hair hid most of her face, but she could see her blood-red lips twisted into a satisfied smile. Terrified by the eerie sight, she turned on her heel and ran away. Some distance away, she turned to look back. But the woman was gone. Statues were stolen 50 years ago, so it wasn't that woman, but I doubt that it's easy to find headless Buddhist statues. I'm sure she must know something. I asked Hanayome where the statues stolen from each shrine were. Now that there's an unexpected lead, what a strange coincidence. If you can find those stolen statues and honor them at each shrine, the divine wrath will be quelled, and you might be freed from the mark. Another way that might possibly allow me to escape my mark. It's worth looking into, at least. Oh, before I forget, you should take these, too. Documents on the Hasegawa case that we found after you left. Read through them if you want.
It is almost dawn. We must end today's investigation.
Yeah, that's right. We are ending today's investigation.
Please rest.
I want to save, though, first.
Thank you so much, mister. Because of you, I think I'll get to go see my dad, too.
You need to go somewhere to see him?
My mom and dad got divorced.
Oh.
Yeah, Mom decided that she wanted to become a nun. She started taking me to temples in a lot of secret areas. Dad didn't like that, and he started seeing some other lady.
I understand. You don't have to say more. Wow, that's a crazy. Guess Susan's been embroiled in the world of adults for a while already. Maybe that's why she's so brave while being so young.
I asked Mom to tell me where Dad is, but she wouldn't say. She told me he's bewitched by a demon and to forget him. So that's why I wanted to ask Hanayome where Dad is.
I see. I hope you get to see him.
Me too. Okay, good night.
I'm really in your debt. It's thanks to you that Susie was saved. Thanks so much. He seems more worried about her than himself. His parents' personality and job all make him suspicious, but that one thing is clear. I know she asked me to, but I was the one who brought her out here after all. So if something had bad happened to her, I just... Hey, are you alright? I'm so glad she's okay. The hot tears streaming down his face are those of relief, apparently. You should head to bed for today. I'm sure you're tired, right? Yeah, thanks. Good night. Whoa. I'm heading to bed soon myself. My mark's finally gone. I think I'm going to sleep well tonight. There's no reason for you to stay any longer. You're right about that. I'll be leaving tomorrow. Sorry, but even 9 lives wouldn't be enough to survive staying here. You said it. But I'm grateful for all this, too. Gave me time to rethink my life. Ironic, isn't it? If I hadn't been cursed by a spirit, I'd be in that forest right about now. Chrissy's smile turns wry. Well, I'm off to bed now. Good night.
Now then, Sanzaki-sama, please find me when you are ready.
I want to save.
Farewell.
I like how she always says, like, farewell, like, I'm going somewhere. Oh, save is Y. There we go. Oh, okay. Another chapter cleared. Sorry that last part was like, let's speed through it again because we had to redo it. No, what are you talking about? We didn't redo anything. Suzu is fine. We did not kill Suzu. Never. All right. I'm going to let's see, find somebody. Oh, you know what? That's an easy one. We are just going to go raid Ramlock. So we are going to go raid him. I'm going to go ahead and set it up while we go to the next time screen. I'll be streaming again on Friday, so Mondays and Fridays for sure, and I'm trying to set up something for Saturday, so I'll let you know. Till next time, matane! All right, 行くわよ!